So, welcome to my channel, folks, and yes, I am trying to forget the monstrosity that is Black Widow, and it seems Netflix must have realized this because they've released a brand new trailer for season 2 of The Witcher with my mate Henry Cavill, still one of the good guys left in Hollywood as far as I'm concerned. And speaking of Hollywood, I'm not really excited for big releases anymore, with the exception of No Time to Die, Dune, and maybe Shang-Chi. That's it really. I'm looking at other things that I want to talk about on my channel going forward, things that I really want to go back to the heart of what my channel was about in the beginning, or like retrospective stuff. So I'm going to be doing more content regarding all of that because it seems a lot of people liked all of that stuff. I will delve into the new releases here and there where I think it's kind of warranted. I'm not going to be chasing that trend anymore of just because this particular video for Thor Love and Thunder is like #1 trending. I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to be I don't want to be a minion joining in the millions of other minions who are doing exactly the same thing on their respective YouTube channels. But I will say one thing about The Witcher. I have tried out The Witcher 3, and what I find takes me out of the experience is the gameplay mechanics. When that weapons wheel comes up and you got to select not just your weapon but the potion you're going to use, it's all a bit too much. For me, like Mass Effect 2 and 3, when you got the weapons wheel out, it is just straightforward, plain and simple. That's what I like with my gameplay. I will say the one thing I like about the Witcher 3 game, the cutscenes are beautiful, the dialogue is superb and just so well acted by Don Cockle, who plays Geralt of Rivia. So we've got our very own Mr. Not So Cockly, Wockly, whatever you want to call him, Henry Cavill. I'm looking forward to this. Henry Cavill to me is like he's like the re-emergence of the action movie star, you know, that we saw back in the 80s and the 90s, and he's like a breath of fresh air. Like I said, Henry is one of the good guys. I'll stick up for him where I can. And without further ado, folks, let's go over. Now, I've got to say one thing before we run this trailer. This currently stands at 88,000 likes, and I'm going to click my like on there now too. But before this morning, it was 69,000 likes. So obviously, you know, in that time, you know, 30,000 more people have come, watched, and they've liked. So I'm going to do the same thing now, folks. So here we go. It should be a fun one.
So,
Siri.
I'm your destiny.
You're much more than that, Cyrilla.
Hey, my man.
I need to understand some things.
Great cinematography.
Centra isn't safe for you anymore.
Oh, wow.
What exactly is Cameron?
You're home. Finally. Who the hell are you?
Sometimes I feel so afraid. I feel like I could burn the whole world.
Facing your fear is not easy, but I am here for you.
Henry's got that voice down to a T, man.
When I
Wow.
say run,
You run.
you run. When I say hide,
We have to stay.
you hide. Run! Vesemir said that the world outside these walls is a dangerous place. But you can find power and purpose. Where is she?
What if your princess
Yeah, where is
more
Yennefer?
than you bargained for? Are you sure you're ready for this?
Welcome back.
Hey, there she is. Long last, we had a bit of Yennefer goodness there. Good God. I like the trailer, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Witcher expert. I know some of the characters, so I can't sit here and pretend, oh, I know what that is, blah, blah, blah. Leave that to other channels. I'm looking at it from purely a spectator's point of view. I do like a lot of fantasy. I enjoyed Game of Thrones up until season 8, but then I think a lot of people felt that way too because of poor writing and mishandling by HBO, but Netflix are now firing back with their version of Game of Thrones, which is really an existing IP based on those Witcher books, and I liked what I saw. Henry looks fantastic as always. The lady that plays Ciri, she looks good. I know in the video games that Geralt is very protective about Ciri, so I definitely saw traces of that here in the trailer. All very mysterious. I mean, I know this was shot during the pandemic, so one thing we don't actually see are like the grand spectacle set pieces, like with crowds of people around. It feels very barren. But I suppose as well, in the Witcher 3 game, there are parts of that game where you play and it's very barren anyway. There's not many people that, you know, are there for the sake of. I'll say one thing about The Witcher 3 that I did not like at all is that you wipe out these stupid enemies in the swamplands, and then when you complete your mission and you're going back to your hideout, those same enemies reappear again, they just respawn, which is so unnecessary. Like, once they're dead, they're dead. Let me just get back to my hideout without having to slash more enemies. But I'm looking forward to this. I think it's out on December the 17th, which is, yeah, it's a long wait, but, you know, between now and then, let all the people get on with the post-production. They've given us this sweet little teaser, and hopefully by the time it comes out, I will have watched season 1. I haven't watched it yet because I was kind of told Henry Cavill isn't in the series that much, despite the fact he's the title character. But from the looks of this, it looks like they might have heard the concerns of fans, because if you're watching the show about a particular character, you would expect that particular character to be in the show for at least 80%. Yes, I'm talking to you, Kevin Smith of He-Man, coming soon on Netflix. So on that one, folks, take care. I'm going to shoot another review after this one, and that'll probably be out tomorrow. So stick around and yeah, give this video a like, big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll see you tomorrow.